increase in human resources and the number of organizations using geospatial data, a growing number of customized applications used to facilitate improved decision-making, income earned, and savings gained, coupled with methods and systems that improve accessibility and availability of geospatial data. The survey therefore captures indicators related to 5 distinct categories: capacity, finance, standards, accessibility and availability, and awareness. For the purpose of this presentation, the findings and analysis presented here will highlight only a few of the indicators captured. The capacity indicators seek to measure an organization's ability to utilize GIS technology to enhance its decision-making processes and its delivery of services to the public. Our review has shown that there has been an increase in the number of entities which use and provide GIS services and products, starting from a low of 7 in 2007 to some 31 entities in 2018. There has also been increased use of the technology to support decision-making, evidenced by growth in the number of entities integrating GIS into their business processes. On average, over 66% of respondents indicated that they have been effectively integrating GIS into mainstream operations or business processes. This included operational activities and decision-making related to mapping, site selection, business analytics, spatial planning, social protection, urban design, and estate management, to name a few. While the average number of GIS positions in an organization remained at 3 over the period, they were supported by an increasing number, average of 6 members of staff, who were not in a formal GIS position but performed GIS-related activities. The average gross annual salary paid to GIS personnel was $2.2 million in 2019. In the area of education and training, there has been a marked increase in persons being trained and educated in GIS. One will notice a significant rise in the number of persons with certificate training in more recent years. This is directly linked to the training activities associated with the ELA and specially designed offerings under the LITJ training program. The rise in graduate and postgraduate qualifications can also be linked to the increased availability of GIS-related programs of studies at local and regional universities. Worthy of mention is the impact of the brain drain on the profession. Between 2012 and 2019, 46 GIS practitioners migrated to other countries. In the finance category, reported earnings from the sale of new and existing geospatial products and services ranged from $0.5 million and $5 million in 2009 to between $0.1 million and $351 million in 2019. The implementation of GIS resulted in reported cost savings ranging from $10 million to $130 million over the same period. Between 2011 and 2019, most survey respondents indicated that less than 10% of the IT budget for their organizations was assigned to the purchase or maintenance of GIS software, equipment, etc. In fact, in 2019, 24% reported that no budget was assigned, while a similar percentage was unsure whether a budget was assigned. This may have implications for the ability of these entities to contribute to the ELA and for the type of software that can be deployed, as the hardware must meet certain specifications to accommodate the efficient functioning of the software. Between 2009 and 2019, the average number of GIS software licenses grew from 3 to 37. Most of that growth took place between 2015 and 2019 with the rollout of the ELA, which saw some 4,612 ArcGIS licenses being disseminated to 53 NDAs between 2015 and 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to look at one last important indicator: metadata. GIS geography defines metadata as an instruction manual for data because it describes the who, what, when, where, why, and how for data, and must be detailed, dependable, and well documented to be useful. The findings of our survey show that many of us have been ducking the metadata. The 2019 survey revealed that only 12% of respondents were practicing metadata management consistently. The majority, 84%, said they only practice metadata management sometimes. Less than 50% of respondents ensured that metadata accompany the information shared, and only 16% of respondents had metadata for over 50% of their datasets. In 2019, 68% of entities using GIS did not have staff dedicated to ensuring metadata capture. I highlight this point because it has serious implications for data sharing and has presented challenges for the implementation of recent projects which are spatial data intensive. Pay attention to metadata, or you will find yourselves breathing like the gentleman on the right. Tell me, do you really want to be that guy?